The snow leopard is a good indicator of the health and sustainability of the mountain ecosystem that provides water for up to 60% of the world's population. Today is the International Snow Leopard Day. This day is a reminder to the international community, civil society, and the private sector that extends beyond the 12 countries where snow leopards are found that it is our collective responsibility to conserve the species and its ecosystem.
Snow leopards are elusive and very secretive animals that distributed along the 12 Central Asian countries. 23rd of October, every country is now trying to celebrate this day.
On October 23, 2013, political leaders from 12 countries came together for the first time to endorse the Bishkek Declaration on the conservation of the snow leopard. It was a monumental occasion when the president of Kyrgyzstan, Almazbek Atambayev, hosted leaders from Afghanistan, Bhutan, China, India, Kazakhstan, Mongolia, Nepal, Pakistan, Russia, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan in the Global Snow Leopard Forum held in the Kyrgyz capital, Bishkek. It was to commemorate this historic date and the watershed moment for snow leopard conservation that October 23rd was chosen to be celebrated as International Snow Leopard Day.
And mostly we try to raise more awareness about conservation and also in local level and public.
The first International Snow Leopard Day took place on October 23, 2014. Its main goal was to raise awareness of the importance of snow leopard conservation, consolidate efforts of the environmental organizations in the countries where the snow leopard occurs, and emphasize the importance of taking measures to prevent poaching.
Today we are celebrating Snow Leopard Day in Altai city, where there is over 200 children from 5 provinces of Mongolia and also Russia gathered. During the Snow Leopard Day, we usually organize the competition which is related to snow leopard, for example, driving snow leopard competition and role plays and dramas among the children.
The snow leopard, also known as the ounce, is a large cat that inhabits alpine and subalpine zones in the mountain ranges of Central and South Asia. As of today, the size of the total wild population was estimated between 4,000 to 8,000 individuals. However, this estimate has been disputed because snow leopards live in hard-to-reach places and lead a secretive way of life. The snow leopard is listed as an endangered species on the International Union for Conservation of Nature Red List Threatened Species.
Тийм өөрсдөө тэр маш одоо хүчтэй чадaltaй гэдгээ одоо мэддэг тийм их бардам тийм амтан бас учиргүй хүн хараад шууд цогтойгоо яваад өгөхгүй. Ер нь бол ингээд бид нэр тосдын нуруунд аюулсын зураг авахд бол үндсэндээ бол нэг 10-аад метр ойртож байхад бол тэр нуур бол ерөөсөө байж л байгаа ч ерөөсөө тийм. Тийм ерөөсөө ингээд яах гэж байна гэсэн айтаа ингээд хаяа нэг өндийж харж байгаа л тэгээд ингээд байж байгаа чинь.
The number of snow leopards in Mongolia is equal to about 20% of the world's snow leopard population. In particular, there are approximately 800 to 1,000 snow leopards in 107 zones of 10 epochs of Mongolia. 500 to 700 of them live in Altai region. Snow leopards live in rocky mountain regions and it's prohibited to hunt them. Locals refer to snow leopards as the kings of the high mountains.
Snow leopard is the solitary animal which has its own territory and lives by itself alone. The young snow leopards often wander from one mountain to another mountain to find their own territories. The main role of the snow leopard in ecosystem is to keep the balance of the ecosystem by controlling the prey species number.
The snow leopard's body length is 103 to 130 centimeters, weighs 23 to 41 kilograms, and it's capable of jumping up to 14 meters. Snow leopards live for 10 to 13 years in the wild and eat wild sheep, ibex, marmots, rabbits, and rodents. The male snow leopards are called gint, the females gins, and the baby leopards are called guyum. Baby cubs live with their mothers until the age of 2. Female snow leopards usually give birth to 2 cubs. In spite of this, the spots on snow leopards are unique.
In one way, snow leopards give a birth once in 2 years. In the wild, they give two to three cubs. So that makes the snow leopards quite challenging, in terms of their reproduction, and they also face more challenges to finding out the habitats.
In the last few years, the international community has made more significant steps to saving the snow leopard than ever before. It's crucial that those efforts be intensified in the coming decade, as the cat's fate may indeed be decided by our generation.
In Mongolia, the main threat to snow leopard is the retaliation killing caused by the snow leopard-human conflict, and also poaching to get some benefit by selling the skins of snow leopard.
There is only one non-governmental leopard conservation organization in Mongolia. Executive Director of the Leopard Conservation Fund, Bayır was awarded world's largest prize honoring grassroots environmentalists, the Goldman Environmental Prize in 2019. Thanks to the comprehensive research conducted by her in 2008, step-by-step measures to protect the Tost and Tosumbumb areas of Orvantissom of Umungau Amak were undertaken. In 2016, the area successfully got under the state special protection.
It was definitely not easy process for us. It took us almost 7 and 8 years to make it a state-protected area. This long-term ecological study, we are finding out the population size in certain habitats, as well as we find out the home ranges of these snow leopards.
On October 30, 2014, a 3-year-old snow leopard was given the name Tsagang and was outfitted with cosmic color, so that researchers could study its daily and seasonal activity, cross-country migration routes, and what it eats.
So, for example, one colored cub was traveling to the Chinese border from the mountain. She traveled 25 kilometers, and then along the border she spent much more time trying to cross, but she came back. So this shows us these young cubs, they need also the habitat. And on the other hand, this coloring gives us hunting behavior of these snow leopards.
The Altai region is an important habitat for snow leopards and is likely to be the ultimate place for their existence, researchers say. The main enemy of snow leopards is us, humans. In fact, the burden on this animal is increasing as a result of human activities. So, we must be aware and protect the snow leopards together.